Hi everyone, I'm Charlie Carnaccio. Welcome to One-on-One. We're here with the Executive Director of the Center for Prevention of Child Abuse. Kim Kochem is here. And let's just talk about some of the great things that you have going on, which is one of the reasons we wanted to get you in. The other reason we wanted to get you in was because we wanted to talk about how people could recognize child abuse and neglect. So let's first start with, you came onto the scene, I guess it was last year, right?
Yeah, almost a year ago now, April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it been?
It's been great. It's been a lot of hard work and a lot of really exciting updates, and we have an awesome team working together. We've gotten a lot of great stuff accomplished, and we're looking forward to a really exciting month of April.
What brought you to the center?
Well, I feel like there's really no greater cause than the safety and well-being of children. When you think about all the ills of society and poverty, lack of education, some of the troubling mental health and substance abuse problems, a lot of it really begins in the earliest years of your life. Traumatic events that occur can really have a long-lasting, lifetime impact on children. And so educating people about that and protecting children and being a loud advocate for their safety and security is my life's passion.
How do you find where abuse is happening?
The sad fact is that there's a lot of abuse happening. A lot of people don't want to talk about it, don't want to get involved.
Or maybe don't even recognize it.
Don't even recognize it. There's been a lot of really tragic news lately about children that were being abused, and neighbors and community members coming forward saying, I thought something was strange, but I didn't know what to do. So one of our new initiatives at the Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse is community education. So we're providing trainings and workshops for parents, community members, school districts, PTAs, faculty, and even students on what to do if they think something might not be okay. You know, it really is as simple as the see something, say something. There's a mandated reporter hotline for New York State. All you need to do is make the call, and the trained professionals will investigate. And if that one phone call could save a child's life, why not make it?
As we talk about education, you are now in most every school in the area.
Our personal safety program is currently in 9 out of 11 districts in Dutchess County. Last year we served about 15,000 students, and that really is a critical program because it teaches children as young as preschool, what areas of their body are private and what to do if somebody tries to touch them or make them feel uncomfortable. So we're really giving very young children a choice and a voice to say no and walk away and to tell a trusted adult. A really critical part of our program is that after the lesson is through and the kids know how to identify those kinds of instances, there is an opportunity for young kids to make a disclosure to our staff if they feel they need to. And the staff will sit with the trained school administrators to talk with the child, and if a call needs to be made to the central registry, it's done right there on the spot.
We're looking at video of the center on Van Wagner Road right now. Obviously, it looks a little barren, a little empty, but that's because we can't show the kids and we can't show what's going on.
Yeah, the privacy of the families is of utmost importance to us.
Yeah. So the organization is not really funded by the state, correct?
The Child Advocacy Center receives funding from New York State Office of Children and Family Services. But our prevention programs, our parenting programs, our personal safety program, most of the funding from those comes from Dutchess County government, but also individual donors and corporate sponsors. Which
you rely on pretty heavily.
Really do. Yeah. We really do.
And so you have an event coming up.
We do. April 19th, we're having the Champions Against Child Abuse benefit and silent auction. It looks a little bit different than it has in the past. In the past, it's been called There's No Excuse for Child Abuse Gala. But sort of the vision that I brought to the center has been something more positive, and really focusing on empowering students, children of all ages, and parents in a way that's more inclusive. and a little bit easier to talk about, because no one really likes talking about child abuse.
But you have programs within your facility that really outreach to the community. The teen program that you have has been pretty successful.
Yeah, we do. We have a great teen parenting program. So not only do we provide education and case management for pregnant and parenting teens, but we also work closely with the school districts on pregnancy prevention for teenagers in our area, and how to be safe, and if pregnancy does occur, how to make sure that you're doing all the right things to take care of yourself and your child.
And not just teens, but also for adults. You're teaching adults as well.
Correct.
And do you get that experience where adults think that, I thought that was the right thing to do because that's what my parents did for me? Yeah,
we do. We actually, in our parent empowerment program, we serve a very, very vulnerable population. Some of the parents in our program are enrolled in substance abuse treatment, are struggling with mental health issues, and in some instances they may have already had their children removed from their care, and they're working really, really hard on learning how to be a good parent so they can get their kids back. And oftentimes we do hear, I wish I knew this 20 years ago because this is what happened to me when I was a kid. So it really is critical for us to break that cycle, to be that intervention and to provide the education that changes the trajectory not only for the child but for the whole family.
You have a pretty dynamic board of directors.
We do.
Some heavy hitters.
We do. We have
group.
a real powerhouse board.
And how many employees do you have?
Right now, 15.
Okay. That's not a lot compared to the footprint that you have.
Yeah, we do. We have a great network of volunteers, but we're a very small team, but we work very hard. So, our staff of 15 last year worked with about 25,000 community members. Yeah.
And so if people do want to get involved or contact you, what's the best way?
We just launched our brand new website, actually, thecpca.org. Okay. On it, you'll find not only opportunities to sign up to volunteer, to make donations, to join our mailing list, but you can also find education and resources on identifying child abuse and what to do. The hotline for the New York State Central Registry is on there. And it really provides a lot of information in one place, so we're really happy to have launched that.
Kim, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
You do great work and continued success.
Thank you.
All right, we want to thank you for watching One on One. We'll see you next time.